They always said Camp Winden Lake had secrets, but no one ever thought the water would remember. August 13, 1995, Camp Winden Lake, nestled deep in the pine woods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. 14-year-old Emily Rourke was last seen walking. Back from the evening bonfire, her marshmallow stick still in her hand, her sweatshirt tied loosely around her waist. She never made it back to her cabin. By the time the other girls in Cabin 4 noticed, it was nearly midnight. 1995 police report. Emily Rourke, reported missing at 12:08 a.m. Witnesses last saw her walking alone along the lakeside trail. No signs of struggle. Camp placed on immediate lockdown. Search commenced within the hour. The next morning, over 100 volunteers scoured the woods, the trail, and the banks of Lake Winden. Divers were brought in. Emily's parents, Lauren and Peter Rourke, arrived in shock, their daughter's bunk still neatly made. Her journal still tucked under her pillow. She was never found. Until now, June 2025. Katie Willis, a documentarian specializing in unsolved disappearances, receives a strange anonymous email. The water remembers. Come to Winden. Look where the dock meets the stone. Katie had heard of Emily's case, one of Michigan's oldest missing child cold cases. With the camp abandoned since 2002 due to declining enrollment and local legends, it was the perfect mystery to reopen. She arrives with her assistant Trevor to find the camp overtaken by nature. Cabins rotting, flagpole rusted, and the lake's still surface reflecting a strangely perfect sky. Locals still whisper. Interview. Camp groundskeeper, retired, George Ellison. *, we all felt something after that night. Like the lake was watching. U.S. I never swam in it again. Not once. The frogs stopped croaking. Even the birds flew different. Katie follows the message's directions. At the end of the old dock, wedged in the stones beneath, she finds a rusted waterproof tin. Inside, single, water-damaged Polaroid. Emily. Standing knee-deep in the lake. But behind her, figure. Tall, lean, its face blurred by motion. A shadow. Katie chills. She pockets the photo and begins to dig into the camp's history. A series of journal entries emerge from Emily herself. Excerpt. Emily's journal. July 28, 1995. I keep dreaming of the boy in the water. I see him when I swim alone. His hair floats like seaweed. He never speaks, but he always looks scared. I don't think he's trying to hurt me. I think he's trying to warn me. Katie and Trevor hire a drone to survey the lake center. It picks up something, a rectangular shadow beneath the water's surface. A structure? They mark the location. With permission from local authorities, divers investigate. On the second dive, a discovery is made, a submerged cellar door, sealed with rusted iron, covered in silt. It shouldn't be there. The diver's record footage, a flicker, movement behind the door. Then static. Trevor vanishes the next day. Katie finds his gear, all intact, except the Polaroid. Gone. Desperate, Katie confronts George Ellison again. He finally breaks. George, there were stories long before Emily. In the 40s, a kid named Samuel went missing. In the 60s, another, all by the lake. They never told the families. The camp covered it up, said it would hurt funding. I kept the reports. They're in the shed. Katie reviews them. 8 children, over 70 years, all vanished. Same week in August. Same time. Always near the lake. Katie decides to dive herself. With help from a local diver named Elena, she descends into the depths where the cellar door was found. They find it again, still sealed, until at ISN T. The door swings open. Inside, perfectly preserved cabin room, bunk beds, a bookshelf. Drawings pinned to the wall. Children's drawings. One shows Emily, another shows Katie, dated 1995. Suddenly, the room shakes. Water distorts. They retreat. On shore, Katie vomits lake water. Elena didn't make it. Katie is pulled from the edge by local EMTs. In her hand, a cassette tape. Label, play me. Katie plays the tape. It's Emily asterisk. If you're hearing this, I don't have much time. The lake takes us when we're alone. It remembers grief. It remembers pain. We aren't dead. We're caught in something else. Something it made to hold us, but it's weakening. I saw your name, Katie. I drew you. You have to tell the world. You have to end Camp Winden. Burn it. Bury it. Forget it. Before it remembers you too. The tape ends with static. Katie tries to leave town. Her tires are slashed. Her phone's wiped. She turns on the radio. A girl's voice comes through. Emily. The water remembers. And now so do you. Fade to black. Epilogue 22/6 podcast transcript. Missing in America. The Winden Lake case is officially closed. Though the disappearance of documentarian Katie Willis and assistant Trevor Marks remains unsolved. Authorities believe it may be connected to the recent series of arson fires set at the abandoned campgrounds. Local legend or something darker. One thing's certain. The lake is still but never silent. Subscribe to Lost After Dark for more immersive, cinematic storytelling drawn from chilling disappearances and the echoes that never fade.